Hello, hello. Welcome to the Olyrik channel. And welcome to the weekly news update. So, before we actually get into the news update, I'm gonna did you know that only 11.2% of you are subscribed? I always feel stupid doing this, but you know, a subscription goes a long way. It means a lot to me. It means that I know I'm making content people enjoy. It means that potentially I can gain more traction, and if I get enough traction, I can dedicate more of my time to this one day, maybe. I don't expect for my channel to get big enough for me to make a living off of it. But if I can, I'll definitely return it to all of you. More series, more detailed content, more fleshed out content, I'll be able to dedicate more effort to the channel. You know, right now, the channel's pretty much just VODs that are very barely edited, like barely edited. It's moderate audio quality. It's not a lot, but if I can get to the point where this is something financially viable, it'll become more. I mean, it'll become more over time anyway, just because I love this, but it'll become more faster. And another thing to go over, it's very important for all of you to head over and to the Discord in order to participate in the vote. This vote that you see right here is coming to a close very soon. It will determine what the next game we play on the channel is. You can see that we have a few things going good, and it's actually really fluctuated a lot in the last couple days because we got a couple new people like joining and watching. So this will determine what the new series is going in the place of the one that most recently ended. And in addition, it would, like, you know, the things that do well on this vote will be carried over to the next vote and could potentially win in the future. So anything you like the sound of, any game you want me to play, throw a vote at it, and potentially I'll do it, you know? Anyway, let's just minimize that. Now, for the actual news update, huh? So, this is this week's schedule that you can see right here. Starting with today, July 3rd, we have 3 videos going up for you. We've got the next episode of Sims 3: The Rise of Evil going up, where we continue to upgrade our evil lair. Then tomorrow we've got Outer Wilds Cycle 46, and things are happening. Things are happening in the game. Again, if you've never played Outer Wilds, buy it. Buy it now. Play it. The game is fucking amazing. Go in as blind as you can, and then come watch me play it. This game, it's blowing me away. It's brought me to tears. I'm not even kidding. That's how good this game is. It has brought me to tears. But also, the last thing you can do that day is watch the a special bonus episode of Hero Infinite, Bend Forward to the Past, where Bendover finds himself in another post-apocalyptic future with another problem for him to solve. Then tomorrow, we also have 3 videos for you. We've got episode 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy, Green Team, where we meet the other half of the Guardians that we've yet to talk with. And also a episode of Black Mesa, episode 13, Superbas via Incident. I was about to say it's Italian. It's Latin. I don't know how to say it. It's Latin. The episode's name is in Latin. It's a fun one. It's fucking... I can see why people love this game so much. It starts to get really interesting in the next couple of videos during this week. But then there is, lastly, another episode of Hero Infinite, Ben and the Moth, where Bendover meets a very bumps into another hero under very interesting circumstances. Then on Tuesday, we have the second episode of the newest series on the channel, Spore, with The Great Migration, where we delve further out into our continent and follow our family on a wonderful migration away from the coastline. And another episode of Outer Wilds, one where we go through several cycles 47, 48, and 49. I can't say too much about that. But the Spore series, we are making we're making something. Then on Wednesday, we're going to have another threefer for you. We're going to have the final episode of Night in the Woods. The conclusion, the grand end. Now, the game ends fantastically. The video, maybe not so much, because I was exhausted during the recording of the finale, and I had to be ready for work the next day. I get a little cranky near the end of the stream. But, you know, listen, just watch until the credits roll, watch the credits, and then leave. Just don't worry about what happens after the credits. I'm a little embarrassed. But you know, because of Night in the Woods ending, that's why, oops, wrong thing. That's why the vote is so important. What will be replacing Night in the Woods? You still have time to vote if you're watching this when it goes up. You still have that little bit of time. For just a couple more days, you have time. Get your votes out. Join the Discord. Verify your Discord accounts. And vote, 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 vote. It matters. Anyway. Then lastly, we have the long-awaited return of My GF Makes Me Read Homestuck. It was away for quite some time. Me and Armors weren't getting the time we needed to sit down and record that, but we had it, and it's going to be back for another, another several weeks guaranteed. So, if you haven't been watching it, now's your chance to go and get caught up, watch a bunch, and see where we left off. The episodes are a little bit longer, but that's because, they're the same usual 30 minutes, followed up with, we're now doing, commenter reads, where we go and read comments from people. But anyway, the day after that, on Thursday, we've got episode 20 of Creeper World, a loaded arsenal, where we make wonderful use of our vast arsenal of weaponry against the creeper. And we also get another episode of Outer Wilds where we do a whole lot. We have cycles 50, 51, and 52. And, this time we get a little bit more chat interaction going, which is something that always makes me very happy. I love seeing people pop in on the chats of the streams, Follow me on Discord, follow me on Tumblr, follow me on Twitter. Ugh, Twitter sucks. Follow me on Twitch. I love having people pop in order to talk about the game we're playing, and interact and chit-chat about what's going on in the game. I love it. It makes me really happy to have someone there in chat to chew the fat with, shoot the shit. But anyway, on Friday, we have episode 2 of Old World Blues Tandy's Legacy, and the first 3 videos of the series are going to have terrible audio quality. I've realized that now in editing. I had messed something up in setting things up with OBS, so the music is gonna be really fucking loud. I'm really sorry about that, everyone. There's no way for me to go back and change it now, so you're just gonna have to muscle through that really bad audio if you want to enjoy the series. And you may have noticed, this time we're making every single episode 40 minutes instead of 30. That way we can get a bit more done in an episode, because, Old World Blues is a little bit of a slow-going game. But then we've also got episode 15 of Black Mesa, Surface Tension, which, like I said, the series has been getting awesome lately. The game, I understand why this is such a cult classic Half-Life. If the original release was even like a fifth as good as Black Mesa, I get it. But then we cap off the week on Saturday with another episode of BioShock, episode 20, Cohen's Grand Masterpiece, where we continue to help Sander Cohen in the I forget the name of the location, I'm blanking on it, the mall, and like, fantastic. Again, I understand why people hyped up that segment of the game so much back in the day. It really is something else. And we lastly cap off the week with the final video being Zed and the Mistress of Mystery. Another episode of Hero Infinite. Quite a lot going on this week, you know. We got a nice large amount of content. We got straight up hours of content here for all of you. I hope you all are going to be able to enjoy that. And we've of course got words. We got the vote going on right now. You know, you still have a chance. You still have a chance when this is going up to edit the vote. So go do that, you know. Go place your votes. You know, like I'm just going to go ahead and show the vote again real fast. You can see like it's pretty tight. It's pretty tight. We have a tie between Super Mario Odyssey, considered the best Mario game ever made. Fallout 2, the sequel to the Fallout game. Didn't have a lot of fun with the Fallout playthrough, honestly, but I want to play through all the Fallout games, and this is what's going to be blocking us from getting to the later ones, the ones I enjoy, the Bethesda Fallout games. Nitrum games creeping up in the votes once again. You know, we might hop on and do a little bit of Nitrum gaming, you know, you never know. Finish off that series. I'd love to get back into that. It'll come back for us to do at least one Nitrum game, so maybe even more if I really stick with it. Psychonauts, a cult classic 3D platformer about a psychic summer camp. What a fun game. Superland, a game I've had my eye on for quite some time, actually. It's a fucking... you play as a toy in a kid's sandbox in a world that's a mix of toys and imagination. It looks delightful. And Outer Worlds, from the developers of the classic Fallout games, a wonderful space RPG. I played this game, but I've never actually beaten it. I only got a little ways into it before I got distracted by other things in my life, and that's what's great about this Twitch channel, is it's really making me sit down, hunker down, and finish games that I didn't finish in the past. So yeah, got a lot going on, you know, a lot of things for you to vote for, and of course, you could even throw around your votes to tie it up, you know? There's some games here that are really close to being tied, you know? And, so, with some other votes, it's always whatever's highest is what I pick for the vote, but in this case, like, if there's a tie, I'm just gonna sort of go with my gut on what I pick as the next game. So if you make some other things tie, like, you know, bring Darksider into the tie, you know, Alien Isolation, Portal 2, and Portal 1 and 2. Portal 1 is so short, I'll get it done in very few videos, so it's a Portal 1 and 2 stream. I know I streamed those back in the day, but that was my old recording setup. It was when I had my old method of recording where my friends could just jump in and out. You know, it was... it's wonky. It was a wonky stream, to say the least. But you know, I'd love to revisit it with my better recording setup and a little bit more professionally. But yeah, so, you know, go get the votes done. You know, I'll see all of you in whatever series you want to watch, you know? It's been a journey. I've been loving streaming, like, legitimately, I find so much more joy in streaming a game than just playing it. I can't really explain what it is, but like, something about it just feels more fun, you know? I'll see all you soon though. Ta-ta!